Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2019 Toyota RAV4 Trail Edition in this gorgeous Lunar Rock color with the ice edge roof. This all-wheel drive 4-door 5-passenger SUV comes with a 4-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle has only had one previous owner, has no accidents reported, and is a Toyota certified used vehicle. Starting on the exterior with some of the notable features, this color is an exclusive color and it looks fantastic. This Lunar Rock color really does look great from all angles, and up front you've also got a very stylish and aggressive front end thanks to the great looking aggressive headlamps as well as the fog lamps. And you've also got the nice silver accent piece at the bottom that gives it an overall fantastic look up front. As we move around to the side of the vehicle, you'll notice the gigantic 19-inch alloy rims that the vehicle currently rides on, and those are wrapped in the Toyo tires. And if you take a look up top here, you'll find the black mirror caps with the LED turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror. And you've also got this great looking chrome trim that runs all the way along the top of the windows. You'll also notice this nice black piece here that is in the pillar, and you'll find that in the rear pillar as well. In back here we've got some privacy glass, so some extra tint for your rear passengers or rear cargo. And up top we've also got, of course, that ice edge roof with the roof rails, making it nice and easy to expand your storage. And that tint continues in the back here. And like I mentioned before, you've also got this black piece in the pillar here to separate the two-tone colors. This looks absolutely fantastic, and this vehicle really does look great from all angles. Back here we've also got the dual exhaust, and those are chrome tipped as well. And of course we've also got the RAV4 badging as well as the Trail badging. Back here you've also got a rear windshield wiper. And up top you've got the color matched roof fin antenna as well as the color matched roof spoiler with the brake light integrated into it. This vehicle is in practically brand new condition inside and out, so let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look. Hopping inside, this RAV4 is nice and easy thanks to the remote keyless entry. Simply hit the unlock button on the key fob and you'll be inside. And you'll also notice on the key fob here you've got the button for the power liftgate, which is a handy feature to have. This vehicle also comes equipped with a smart key system, so you don't even have to hit the button. You can simply walk up the key on your person and put your hand on the door to unlock the vehicle. You've also got these two lines here to lock the vehicle. Inside you're greeted with this gorgeous two-tone soft text seating with the nice perforated leather in the center for the heating and cooling. And you've also got the really lovely orange accent stitches as well as this nice orange accent piece here. And these seats feel fantastic. They are very comfortable and they look great. You've also got the nice pattern integrated into the perforated leather, giving it a very premium feel. Just below the driver's seat you've also got the power adjustable controls, as you would expect, and this also comes with the power adjustable lumbar support, which is a handy feature. If you take a look in the driver's side footwell, you'll find the RAV4 branded all-weather mats that are nice and easy to clean regardless of how dirty or wet they get. And you'll also find the RAV4 badging on the door sill as well, giving it a very premium look. So let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at some of the notable interior features. Features inside this RAV4 start with the push-button ignition. Simply put your foot on the brake and push the button to start the vehicle as long as the key is in the car, and push the button again to turn the vehicle off. If you take a look over at the driver's side door panel, you'll find this light colored leather that lines the door panel, and you'll find that all throughout the interior. You've also got the controls for the power windows, locks, and mirrors, and you've also got this nice silver accent piece that runs all the way up the door pull and just above the door handle, which looks fantastic, and it's a nice little bit of utility. Just below we've also got some extra storage in the door panel as well as an extra cup holder. And if you take a look to the right of the door panel, you'll find more of that same great color to this panel here, which runs all the way across the dash, and of course you've also got the orange accent stitching. Speaking of orange accents, you've also got this orange cubby here, and it's got a nice grippy texture to it so that anything that you put in there doesn't slide around too much while you're driving. Just below that we have the dimmer switch for the gauge cluster as well as the buttons to toggle the automatic high beams, the windshield wiper deicer, and your heated steering wheel. Of course you've also got the button for the power liftgate. If you take a look over at the steering column here, you'll find the manual adjustment for the tilt steering, which is a nice feature so you can get that steering wheel in the perfect position. If you take a look over at the turn signal stock here, you'll find that this vehicle does come equipped with automatic headlights, and it also comes equipped with automatic windshield wipers, both of which are very nice features to have. Nice set it and forget it. And if we take a look at the steering wheel here on the left-hand side, you have the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster, and I'll show you what's included in that in just a moment. You've also got the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons, as well as the volume rocker for the audio system, and the voice recognition button. If we take a look up in that screen there, in the very right-hand side, you've got the time, and of course, you've also got the massive digital speedometer. At the bottom there, you have the gear, as well as the external temperature and the road conditions. And if you take a look at the odometer, you'll also notice that this vehicle currently has 28,440 kilometers on it. If you take a look through the screen here in the center of the gauge cluster on the left hand side, you have your eco indicator, including your fuel economy and your distance to empty. The next screen shows at a glance whether or not you've got your lane trace assist turned on or off, and it will also show you your radar guided cruise control follow distance. So if you toggle through those options, and I'll show you where those are found in just a moment, you can see that appear on this screen here. The next screen over is your audio system, so you can quickly check what's playing and adjust it without ever having to take your hands off the steering wheel, which is a very nice feature, and you'll never even have to glance at the infotainment system while you're driving to adjust your audio. Next, you've got the trip settings, so you can independently track a couple of different trips, and you've also got the all-wheel drive indicator. Finally, you have some additional vehicle settings, including the safety features that this vehicle comes equipped with, which include your lane trace assist, pre-collision system, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alerts. You've also got some additional vehicle settings and gauge cluster settings that you can access through this menu. Finally, you have the warning screen, which will display any relevant vehicle messages or warnings. If you take a look back at the steering wheel, these are the buttons to toggle through the radar guided cruise control follow distance and the lane trace assist, like I showed earlier. And of course, speaking of the cruise control, we've also got the buttons for the cruise control here. Just below that, we also have the audio mode selector, as well as the track selector. If you take a look in the center of the dash, you'll find more of that same great panel that runs all the way across with the orange accent stitching, and you'll find more of the silver accent pieces just above. If you take a look at the infotainment system here, you've got all of your standard options for your audio, including AM, FM, and you've also got USB and Bluetooth. This vehicle also comes equipped with XM radio, and you've also got an auxiliary input. You can also access your phone if you have that hooked up via Bluetooth, and you've also got access to some additional apps through this menu here. And you can also check out some additional information, including your trip stats and fuel economy. And you've also got access to the vehicle alert history. You can also access some setup through this menu here, including your Bluetooth settings, audio settings, and more. This is also where you'll find the backup camera. So when you put this vehicle in reverse, you'll see that backup camera pop right up. And you can toggle the guiding lines on the right-hand side here with this button. And if you take a look on the left-hand side, you can change the view to a wide angle or a narrow angle, depending on the situation. Both of which are really handy, so you can ensure you can back this vehicle up with confidence every time. Just below that, we have a couple of climate vents, as well as the hazard lights. And further below that, we also have the dual zone climate controls that this vehicle comes equipped with. And of course, you've also got AC for those hot summer days and the heated mirrors for those cold winter days. Just below that, we have the buttons to toggle the traction control on and off. And we've also got the 3-stage heated and cooled seats for both the driver and the passenger, so you can stay comfortable regardless of the temperature. Below that, we have a 12-volt outlet, as well as the USB and auxiliary inputs. And we've also got the Qi wireless charging pad here, so simply turn that on and drop your phone on. And as long as it's equipped with wireless charging capabilities, it'll charge right up. If you take a look just below that, we have the gear shifter, and that's wrapped in this nice leather here. And we've also got the drive mode selectors. So up top here, we have the Eco, Normal, and Sport mode, so you can choose whether or not you're trying to get the best possible fuel economy or a little bit of extra performance out of the vehicle. Below that, we have the terrain selector, so you can quickly switch between mud and sand or rock and dirt, depending on the type of terrain that you're driving on. And of course, you can also switch that to normal just by pushing this button here. At the bottom, you've also got the snow mode, as well as the downhill assist, so you can be sure that you can drive this vehicle in any and all conditions with ease. If you take a look over in the passenger side footwell there, you'll find more of the same great all-weather mats. And just above, we've got, of course, the glove box and this really large cubby that runs all the way across with, again, that same great grippy texture. If you take a look over at the passenger side door panel, you'll find the same great design as well as the power locks and the passenger side window controls. If you take a look up top here, this is where you'll find the controls for the sunroof, which is nice to have on days like today. And you've also got, of course, in the center here, a couple of cup holders with the same design that we find throughout the interior. And you've also got this massive center console here with a couple of USB charging ports to keep all of your devices charged up. So let's go ahead and hop out and take a look in the rear of this vehicle and check out more of those great features. Inside the rear of this vehicle, you'll find more of that same amazing Softex leather interior with the fantastic orange accents that look incredible, very premium, and of course these seats are very comfortable, and you've got that same great design to them as well. Back here you'll also find a handy fold-out armrest for the rear passengers. This is a nice padded armrest, and of course you've also got a couple of extra cup holders. And back here you'll also find a couple of USB charging ports so that you can ensure that everybody has their devices charged up. And you've got the same great all-weather mats back here as well. These seats also do fold down on a 60-40 split if you have some additional cargo to store. And you can do that just by grabbing this latch here and folding the seat forward. You can see that with the seat folded down, you've got plenty of room for some additional cargo. Of course, to fold it back up, it's nice and easy. And if you take a look at the door panel here, you've got the same great design as we did in the front. And of course, you've also got the switch for the rear windows, and you've also got some extra storage in the door panel there as well. So let's go ahead and take a look in back, and that's nice and easy thanks to the power liftgate. Simply hit the button, and then it'll pop right open. In back here, you've got a very generous carpeted cargo area with plenty of room for any and all of your cargo. Back here, you've also got some handy features, including an AC outlet as well as a 12-volt outlet. You can access that through there. And you've also got this nice netted cargo area, which helps to keep things organized. And underneath here, you've also got a spare as well as the privacy cover if you want to put that out as well to keep your cargo covered. Closing the power liftgate is nice and easy. Simply hit the button up top here, and that'll close right up. That concludes this short video walk around, but this vehicle is absolutely loaded with features and there's lots I didn't get to show you. So make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Lead Head Road, or visit us online at kelownatoyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.